and I've seen a lot of bait. Oh, there we go, baby. Called it. Oh, that was sick. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. We are in Connecticut today. I have never fished Connecticut in my entire life, so this is a first for me. We are down at the Housatonic River. We just pulled up here. This is a big river that flows through Connecticut, starts all the way up in Vermont, flows through Mass and then Connecticut, and then dumps out into the Long Island Sound. Apparently, during the fall run, this is a pretty good spot as the bait kind of works up this river. The stripers, the blues chase them up as they're making their way down the coast, down to the Chesapeake area. So we're gonna see what we can do today. We're fishing this mouth of this river. We don't have waders, which really sucks because I think it's gonna be pretty low tide and we might be wading through some mud without these waders. In terms of what we're gonna be using, I went to Bass Pro today and got a bunch of new lures. I got some eel lures, I got some flutter spoons, I got some twitch baits, and I think we're gonna be throwing some top waters as well, as we always do. But stay tuned, let's see if we can catch some fish. They say early October is prime time in Connecticut to catch fall run striped bass. We'll see if that's the case. Stay tuned. I already see guys out there fishing. 2 or 3 guys waiting pretty far out. Very interesting. Super low tide. I mean, if we're standing at a high tide right now, must be like a 5-6 foot tide. Man, that point out there looks really nice. Got guys fishing out in front of me here. This looks like the deep part of the inlet. I find it's best sometimes to just, when you don't know a spot too well, just sit back and watch for 5 or 10 minutes. It can save you a lot of pain, a lot of casts with no fish. We got 2 guys fishing down here. We're watching to see if they catch anything. We got a lot of birds kind of over this floodplain that's about to be underwater in the next 3-4 hours. And we kind of just have this inlet, deeper water inlet where these boats are traveling. So we're gonna give it like 5-10 minutes, see what we see. If not, we're just gonna start working this deeper water. See if we can find some fish. Well, this is as good a spot as any. We're gonna give this a few casts with some of these eel baits. Just try a few different colors, a few different sizes. There's definitely a channel in the middle here. You can see this boat is literally just trolling this channel. So, let's give it a go. We're using these RonZ eels. I'll link this in my description, but it's about a 7-inch eel. We're just gonna work these baits in this deeper channel, see what we can pull out. Pretty cool out here. Never seen this side of Connecticut. Pretty beautiful, definitely a lot of people. But it's nice. There's definitely a deeper channel because I can feel it because I'm not hitting bottom. And then I kind of start bumping into shells and whatnot when I get out of that channel. Realizing that pretty quickly. Just seems like there's a lot of birds around. They're just not moving on anything. And oh man. I kind of felt like a hookup. It just got really heavy all of a sudden. No indication of any bait. That's what's scaring me a little bit here. Usually this time of year you'd see something. Peanut bunker, silver sides, something to tell you that there's a reason to stick around, but I haven't seen that yet. Yeah, we're gonna do a little walking. We're gonna head down past this last guy. Guys, check out these swans right here. There's 3 big swans just chilling. That's a big duck. That's a big duck. Guy down there just hooked up, and that is why we walk down here, folks. Actually a bluefish he's got on, which makes me think I'm gonna put on more of a lure. All right, guys, if there's blues around, we want something flashy. We want something we can reel fast. We're gonna put on this spoon. Nice metal spoon. Be able to get that thing out there super far. Going. I think this guy just switched to a top water. Monkey see, monkey do. Monkey pee all over you. All right, we're switching it up to this twitch bait. All the bait I'm seeing around is pretty small. Bunch of peanut bunker right in front of me. Tons of them. Bait's here. Where the fish? Like a cast. Parallel to the beach. It's kind of cool. It's like an old lighthouse or something. This is kind of cool, guys. Check this out. Like an old lighthouse or some shit. It stinks. Ugh. Pretty cool though. Probably been here for 100 years. All right, well, it's getting late. Probably got an hour to fish, maybe less. We're switching to the old faithful, the bone-colored Spook. And we're just gonna kind of fish this sandbar right here. We've seen a lot of bait around, a lot of bait, all in the shallows. Saw one guy catch a big bluefish. We're just gonna mix it up a bit. We're gonna give him something I haven't seen. got the hooks fouled on this guy? Yes, I do. Yes, indeed. I really do think if there's gonna be fish here, they're gonna be pretty shallow. I know there's a channel in the middle, but it's getting late and I've seen a lot of bait. Oh, there we go, baby. Called it. Oh, that was sick. Yep, that's a pretty good fish, guys. We're gonna tighten the drag on that guy a little bit. I don't know what that was, but he is running. Okay, buddy. God, he hammered that thing. I don't think this can be a bass. I think this is a big bluefish. Good God, man. That was so cool. He came out of the water to hit that. He just took a good 50, 60 yards, maybe more. He's got some more in him. Man, that was cool. Come on. Yeah, he's way out there. God, I'm so glad I switched to this top water. Oh, we popped them. Oh. That hurts. But there are more though. God, that was a big fish. That is so annoying. I wonder if jet skiers just know that everybody else hates them. Oh man, look at that. That was an eel. A big old eel. Cruising in the shallows. That was cool. Oh, there we go. We got him again. Yeah, baby. That's what we like to see. That thing is not running like the other one was. Maybe he doesn't know he's hooked yet or something. Actually, this might be a bass, guys. This might be a bass. Yeah, this is fighting much more like a bass. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just a smaller bluefish. Oh yeah, that's a blue. Yep. Big ol' blue. Check this out, guys. First bluefish in the Northeast. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Thing is barely hooked too. Let's get the hook out of there. Check this out, guys. Nice bluefish. That thing crushed that topwater plug. Not as big as that first one we lost, but still an awesome fish. This is actually my first New England bluefish. These things get so much bigger than they do down south. Awesome fish. Here we go. Get out of here, buddy. There we go. That was cool. All right, we're hooked. These things fight a lot harder than striped bass. That first one took me on an absolute run. That thing had to be an absolute giant. We're hooked. Let's keep fishing. All right, back to fishing, guys. First gator. First gator. That was cool. On the top water too. Does it get any better than that? Nope. Let's see if we can get that big one. We know they're in there. We know they're in there. We know the big guys are out there for sure. Man, that was so freaking cool. These things crush the plug. I mean, I feel like a striper sometimes will just open their mouth, get underneath, and then suck it down. But these things, they don't have that big mouth, so they have to just come full head out of the water to take it. It's kind of like a redfish, if I could compare it to anything. I've seen videos of redfish coming, you know, full body out of the water. Take down a big, oh man. You know what, guys? Look at this hook. Look at this hook, guys. I think that big fish, that first one, totally bent that hook. That must have been a huge fish. It took off running and I could not even turn that thing. I think we're gonna be putting some new hooks. Putting some new hooks on this guy for sure. All right, we have activated night mode for you. We're gonna stay out here as long as we can now that we know there's fish here, we know they're feeding. We are in no rush to leave. However, I gotta get I gotta get over a big floodplain to get out of here. And I didn't bring my waders, so we're probably gonna be getting pretty wet. Worth it. It was worth, honestly, that first fish. Even though I didn't catch it, that thing just got my heart going. It took off. Oh my God, this freaking bird. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get a little breeze, a little breezy in here. And we got a big cloud. There's no rain in the forecast or anything, but clearly something's moving through here. It's not gonna scare us away just yet, unless we see lightning. Man, there's something about this Heddon Spook, I think it is, Heddon. It works so much better than all those new brands that I've tried to rip it off, tried to imitate. This thing just consistently works back and forth. What time is it? It is 6:24. Stay here for another 20-30 minutes maybe. As soon as the sun goes down. I don't want to be wading through that floodplain when it's too dark. It can get a little spooky. Heard you lost our sandbar here. It's pretty much underwater as of 10 minutes ago. We had a full beach right here and it's gone. This water's coming in quickly. There's a lot of bait out there, guys. I see it flicking. It is balled up. And it is no doubt what these bluefish are after, because they have been hitting this lure so close ashore. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. We hate to leave, but unfortunately, the sandbar that we were fishing on is completely gone. And we gotta wade across this floodplain right here to get back. And I have no waders, so we're gonna get a little wet. Prefer not to be doing this when it's dark. Prefer to do this when I can kind of see where my feet are landing. So we're gonna try to get back over this floodplain without getting too wet. Got a little sandbar here. This is pretty scary. I mean, I have 200 yards to wade here. And it's like a foot where I am right now. I just have no idea where it's gonna drop off. I kind of mapped it out. Used a couple flagpoles actually. It was these 2 flagpoles over here. See, it's already getting deeper into my knees. We might just be getting a little wet, guys. Yep. It's up to my waist now. Can't see it getting much deeper than this though. It's exhausting. This water is ripping through here too, from my left to my right. So I'm kind of having to fight the current and the wind. Yeah, it's getting deeper actually. It's above my waist now. The thing about fishing new spots is you just really don't know what the tide's gonna do, how it might screw you over. I think, unless there's a big trench or something right in front of us, I think we're home free. Heart rate is 152 beats per minute. Oh my God, we're getting deeper. Oh my God. This is as deep as it's gone. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is deep. Okay. We're so close to shore though. We're so close to shore. This is as deep as it's gone though. We are above the belly button now. Oh man, that water is moving. Jeez. Oh my God, we made it. Land. Land. Whew. I want to kiss it. That was a hike. Oh my God. And that's got to be like 300 yards. Maybe even more. That thing is way out there. All right, guys, we just got back to the car. We are soaked. We are warming up a little bit. That was a bit scary there at the end, wading through that floodplain. We got water up to above my belly button. So we are quite wet right now, but that was a cool trip. First time fishing Connecticut. First time catching a New England bluefish. Man, that first one that hit was big. I think stripped like 100 yards of drag off. I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I'm probably gonna come back out here tomorrow, and I'm gonna try to catch one of those bigger bluefish. I mean, those things have to be pretty big to pull that kind of drag. So I'll be back out here for sure. All right, guys. Well, that's all for this episode. I'm gonna go get some pizza. We're gonna have a good Friday night, and we're probably gonna be back out here this weekend to try to do that again. See you next time.